So as a first-time visitor to Guatemala, you might be asking, where do I stay? Where do I stay? My recommendation is you stay in Zone 10 to get a good grasp, a good footing of all the city, the different zones around Zone 10. Because right next to Zone 10, you have Zone 9, 14's not too far away, so you can explore Guatemala. This used to be Zona de Viva, not so much anymore, and not the way I remember it in my youth. This used to be like a mini Las Vegas here, but it's still alive. There's still lots to do, lots of restaurants, great bars. One of my favorites, Montana's, you know that. Great shopping because you have Fontavela right here, so you can go and have a coffee, do a little shopping, or even just window shopping, you know? And Oakland Mall is within walking distance. So yeah, when you come to Guatemala, maybe it's your first time, I would recommend staying in Zone 10.
For this trip, I chose to stay at the Aeon, an Airbnb that honestly feels more like a hotel. With its orange and gray facade, it stands out immediately, sleek and modern against the pulse of Zone 10. What really sold me were the amenities, because Aeon connects to the Clarion Hotel next door. You get all the perks, room service, a full gym, the pool, jacuzzi, the lounge areas, without losing that Airbnb comfort. It's clean lines, modern design, and all the conveniences you want, right in the heart of Guatemala City.
And the Aeon has this nice little private party room, little lounge with a pool table and a bar and a little VIP section with leather chairs to watch sports. I don't know how much use these private rooms actually get in these apartment and condo buildings, but they're a nice idea. I think they're a good idea. There's even an outdoor section just off the party room if you want to come outside, smoke a cigar. Has nice bamboo plants. Pretty big. Lots of outdoor seating. Another snack bar and barbecue. And the gym's located just off the Aeon Club, which is where the jacuzzi is, a swimming pool, outdoor bar. And one of the nice things, being an early riser, I always had the gym to myself. All I have to do, hit your card, and there you go. Not a soul in the gym, where I could always get a good workout in before breakfast. The club area has a bar, a nice lounge if you want to come out and have coffee or lunch. The gym, of course, and an outdoor heated pool. And one insider tip, if you're staying here at the Aeon, do not forget the little card that they give you to get in and out of all the doors here. Because if you forget it, you're stuck. You're stuck out at the pool, you're stuck out at the gym, and you can't even get in and out of the building. So yeah, use this little card, gets you in and out. And one of the concepts of this apartment condo building is that it is a apartment building connected to the Clarion Hotel. So it's the first sort of apartment building here in Guatemala City where you get the same services as staying at a hotel. And you can order room service, you can order a cleaning lady to come fix and clean your room, turn down your bed, leave a little chocolate. It's a good concept. And you can come over and grab yourself a fresh cup of coffee. Unfortunately, the coffee's not out yet here at the Clarion. And they have a restaurant here for breakfast called La Posa, where you can come and have a nice desayuno chapín. And all under a beautiful setting here, like you're in the middle of Tikal, in the jungle. Lovely. And here they have everything you could want, every kind of bread and cheese. You know what I like about Latin American buffets, I always say, that they have all the fresh fruits, yogurts, cheese, and of course, beans, lots of beans. That's a common staple here in Guatemala. Okay, so we are out and about. I'm in front of, the cheesy I love Guatemala sign. You have to at least get a shot in front of that right here in Zone 10. And it is warming up. The sun's starting to come out, so that's a good thing. But I thought I'd take a moment to discuss, when you come to Guatemala, you have to come prepared, right? I've been coming all my life. And you definitely need a few sweaters because it does get chilly early in the morning and in the late evenings. You might even bring a leather jacket or at least one of those puff jackets, like North Face jackets, something like that, because it will get chilly. It will get chilly. And another thing you'll notice, you do not see Guatemalan people or Guatemalan men in shorts. I don't know if it's a macho thing or what it is. The only time I ever see Guatemalan men wearing shorts is in the gym. That's it. We're going for a run, something like that. So as a guy, bring a lot of long pants, a lot of jeans. You'll fit in a little bit more, that's for sure. The nice thing about being in Zone 10, everything's walkable. You don't have to get in the car and drive. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Otherwise, you're always stuck in traffic here. Now, if you want a great bottle of wine here in Guatemala City in Zone 10, the best place I know is Vinoteca. So that's Vinoteca. I'm not a wine drinker, but whenever I go to like a party with the family, it's my first stop, my first choice to pick up a good bottle of wine or maybe a nice Prosecco. Vinoteca, the best in Guatemala. So it just occurred to me, another good little tip when you come to Guatemala City, maybe everywhere in Guatemala, it seems that Waze works a little better than Google Maps. So download the Waze app. So I absolutely love my stay here at the Aeon. The only negative point I would have is there's a private home here at the bottom on the ground floor, and they have two dogs. I don't know if they're like miniature poodles. There's one of them right there that barked all hours of the day and night, yapping. So it was hard to get sleep here at times. And you need the window open, for the fresh air. There's really no air conditioning in these apartments. But you don't need it because the weather's so perfect here, but you do need the window open. But yeah, I felt like these people could be a little bit more considerate when they let their dogs out, especially when people are trying to get sleep. All right, so I'm just outside the building waiting on my transportation to come. This is the first time I'm using this service. It's called Atitrans. I'll put a link to it in the video down below. I think it's going to be pretty good. It's pretty good. An Uber would cost me maybe $40, $50 from Guatemala City to Antigua, whereas this only runs me about $18. You go on a nice, comfortable bus. Wow, you don't need air conditioning. It's so beautiful here, but I'm sure it has air conditioning. But let's hope they show up on time. It's already 9:30. They say they're picking me up at 9:30. I'll give you the final verdict whether I recommend the service, but I think it's going to be pretty good.